Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I'm going to be sharing my favorite red lippy. So I got bullet lipsticks, I've got liquid lipsticks, and I even have my lip liners in here. So if you want to see my red lippy recommendations, then keep on watching. Okay, look, I know my hair's a mess, my life's a mess, so it kind of matches. I'm also at this point where I need to dye my hair soon, but I surprisingly don't know if I want to keep it green. So I'm trying to figure out what I want, and right now what I want is my hair up and out of my face, and that's what I'm doing today. So I want to start off with the bullet lipsticks. So I do have two bullet lipsticks that I absolutely love. I use them all the time. One is actually newer than the other, but I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Patrick Ta. And this is the Major Headlines Matte Suede lipstick in the shade That's Why She's Late. So this is a beautiful, like, bright, true red lipstick. Kind of almost like a cherry red is the best way to explain it. Now, this has like that beautiful matte velvet finish, which is like one of my favorite finishes for a lippy. I am a matte lippy kind of girl. So sometimes I do gloss, but it's very rare. I definitely prefer a more matte look on the lips. And this lipstick does give it to me. And I've recently started falling back in love using bullet lipsticks. Now, the only downside to this lipstick is it does retail for $32, but it is very nice. It is one of my favorite formulas in a bullet form. The next one is actually on my lips currently, and this one's from Melt Cosmetics. This is with collaboration of Bailey Sarian, and this is in the shade Julia. This quickly became one of my favorite red lippies. I'm not going to swatch it because this is what's on my lips, but it's just a beautiful brick red lippy. It is a matte finish, my favorite kind of finish, and this is retail for $22. And the reason why I like this has been my go-to lip for a month now. I bought this entire collection, and honestly, I cannot stop using the products within this collection. Now, for liquid lipsticks. Now, this is going to be a shorter video because I don't want to like bombard you with a lot of red lipsticks. I own a lot of red lipsticks. So I had to pick like my ultimate favorites. This is another lipstick from Melt Cosmetics, but this is a liquid lipstick. And this one is in with the collaboration of Universal Monsters. And this is the liquid lip called Thirst for Blood. So this was like the Dracula lip. This is a beautiful liquid lipstick, okay? Like it's darker than you'll see it on my hand. It's darker than the Patrick Ta, but it's like a blood red. But this has a velvet finish, which is one of my favorite finishes. This is super lightweight. You can't even really feel it on the lips. It has a pleasant smell, and it is very long lasting. Now this only retails for $21, so a little bit cheaper than the Patrick Ta, for example. Now, I do have two from this brand, and that is Give Beauty by Gwen Stefani. So I have two different shades right here. I really enjoy this formula. The first one I have is a more deep wine red shade, and this is in the shade Tartan. And these are really creamy, but super lightweight and very long lasting. So this is the shade Tartan, so it's just a wine red. And then the other shade is Original Recipe, which is like Gwen Stefani's classic red lipstick. And this is just a bright, vibrant, true red. So it is this shade right here. And just like the shade Tartan, it is creamy, but super lightweight, long lasting. And each of these retail for $24 each. Now this is another liquid lip I love, and that is because it also plumps. Now this is not a fully drying formula, but it is like a kind of a satin finish. So it's kind of matte, but kind of not. You got a little bit of a sheen there. And this is from Too Faced. This is the Lip Injection Liquid Lipstick. So this one is in the shade Infatuated. So again, this one's a nice bright red. I really hope it's not gonna, it's gonna tingle my hand a little bit. But it's going to be this shade right here. And this does retail for $29. So I have three lip liners that I enjoy using with all of these lip products. So the first one is going to be from Melt Cosmetics, and this is the Perfectionist Lip Pencil. This is also the lip liner that I use today. This is in the shade Thrill, and this is a wooden pencil. So I know some people prefer like a wooden pencil or they prefer like a retractable, but this is a wooden pencil. It easily glides on your lips. I love all of the Melt Perfectionist lip pencils that I own. But for reds, this is the one I've been reaching for quite a lot lately. I picked this one up in November and honestly been using it ever since. My other go-to red lip liner is from Patrick Ta. And this is just the Ultra Precision Lip Crayon in the shade That's Why She's Late. So this goes with that lipstick that I mentioned earlier. I like this lip liner because of the unique shape. So it is a rectangle, so it's really easy for just like kind of over drawing and getting a perfect line every time. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this right above. And this is like super creamy, glides like very easily, very nice. Now it is a retractable kind. Well, actually you kind of push the button, it doesn't go back in. But this is the lip liner right here. Obviously it is the perfect match to the Patrick Ta lipstick. And this retails for $26. My last go-to lip liner is from Colourpop Cosmetics. This is the Lippy pencil in the shade Bitchette. This is what I like to use for my darker ones. So I like the Colourpop ones because they're creamy and they glide very easily. So that is the shade Bitchette. So when I'm using like the wine colored or like a deep vampy red, this is the lip liner I use. And a Colourpop lip pencil is only $7. And finally, I'm gonna talk about glosses. So I have two glosses in front of me. One's plumping, one's not. The first one is going to be from Melt Cosmetics. It's a drip lip gloss. This is kind of like blood colored. It is super, super glossy. This is also from the Universal Monsters collection. I'll go ahead and swatch this on my hand as well. If you wear this on your own, it also gives you a little bit of a lip stain, like a little bit of color to your lips. But this is the gloss right here. And then my other go-to lip gloss, especially if I'm going for a plumper, is the Fenty Beauty Heat Gloss Balm in the shade Hot Cherry. So I'm sure everybody loves it. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard anyone talk bad about Fenty Beauty's Gloss Balm formula. I definitely prefer the plumpers out of the gloss bombs. This one's just a nice sheer wash of red. So it's a little bit of an orange red, but it does look real nice on top of all the lippies that I talked about today. All right, so that was my quick faves. Let me know in the comments below what your go-to red lip combo is, because I definitely love trying out new reds. Reds are my go-to lip 90% of the time. I'm always on the lookout to try new red lippies, but if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.